shit, the music stopped. Ha ha! Bitch. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm gonna do today. This is sort of new for me. I just thought I'd spin some shit and see what happens, you know? Like I said, I'm your host, Big Mula. Welcome back to the Midnight Toker. And, today, it's really about nothing. Okay, first things first, pretty easy, actually, to, what I should talk about. The Charlston shooting, which, has made its way over the pond. Again, this not misunderstood, but, what am I thinking about? I'm not on his side. This misled little white brat, basically, who is being scared by either the media or his parents or his locals or whatever to, oh, the blacks are coming to take over our jobs, our community, our this, our that. We got the same very fucking thing here in Norway right now, where we're doing the same thing with Muslims. Since we in Norway have a big fucking policy of bringing in every fucking one who wants to come into our country, we are starting to fill up with way more foreigners than Norwegians. And a lot of people are getting scared about this, and especially about the Muslims and the whole Muslimification of the world and whatever. ABB, Bering Breivik, Anders Bering Breivik, he was also, that was part of his fucking thing. I'm just so fucking baffled that we still have this shit today. Are we not past fucking skin color? Really? Skin color. What the fuck does skin color or fucking religion, for that matter, have to do with anything? Religion is just some fucking stupid rules that some guy follows. Let that guy follow those rules and that dude won't do nothing to you. Other way around, that same thing goes. It just baffles me that I can be in, at the peak of our civilization, and still, we're fucking shooting up churches, we're killing kids, we're taking out civilians, we're blowing up buildings for fucking fictional characters. I swear to God, if this keeps going, I'm gonna start blowing up shit in the name of Batman just to fucking show how fucking stupid it is. God damn it. Fucking, this really is a thing that ticks me off. I don't give a fuck what religion you have, what religion you in. If you believe it, good for you. But keep it the fuck out of everybody else's ear. It's none of your business what everybody else believes. You can have whatever God you want, and nobody has the right to either kill you, beat you, or bomb you. None. Zip. And if someone takes that right, then they loses their right to fucking to roam free. I don't give a shit. I come from a Christian country. I don't care that fucking 40% of the people around me are Muslims. I don't care. They're usually nice for the most part. Like most people are mostly nice. Assholes are assholes. No matter what. No matter what. Assholes will be assholes. Black, white, yellow, pink, whatever. Asshole, asshole. No matter what. So that's my thought on guys. Like the fucking kid who did the Charleston shooting. I haven't really looked up on all the news, so I'm not totally into what happened and why and all that. I've just seen some tidbits here and there. I've just seen some tidbits here and there. And it's just like every time I check something like this, I see it in the newspaper, something's happened in America, and it's like, here we go again. And I gotta laugh. I really gotta laugh when you got stuff like Columbine and Virginia Tech and all this stuff that's happened over the past 10 years, and you have fucking gang-related violence, which has been going since the fucking 40s, and with, of course, majority black people at the moment, and of course you got Muslims and terrorists and all that. And when the one white guy shoots up a church and kills, not to take light of it, it's still 9 people, but like compared to many other, it's 9 people. He killed 9 people. And now, good old Obama, good old red, white, and blue, suddenly want to talk about gun control. Again, I'm just baffled. Like, seriously, America, right now, gun control? You should have fucking done this years ago, but no, we gotta cater to fucking Charlston or whatever, and fucking tough guys who wanna carry their guns, yeah. No, guns are hunting tools. If you don't need guns to hunt, then you don't need guns. If you wanna protect your home, get a fucking baseball bat. Get some mace, get some fucking non-lethal deterrents. Have you seen Jackass? There's a whole bunch of non-lethal deterrents that you could use that would hurt a whole lot more than a fucking shotgun blast to the face. I'm just saying. So yeah, I'm not gonna go all the way into this, but like seriously, if any Americans are listening to this, you seriously need to get your country in check. That's fucking especially with the gun control, with the level of just pure fear that you have for your neighbors, and the whole shoot first, ask questions later. How many innocent people have the cops in America killed over the past year? Pretty fucking a whole lot. Like, if that would happen anywhere else in the world, I don't think that version of the police would exist anymore. You realize that the guys you hire to protect and serve you are the ones who are going out and killing fucking civilians and beating up 14-year-old girls. That was the last shit I saw. Because they talked back to him. Because they showed some attitude. She was 14 years old. If you're a cop and you're scared of a 14-year-old... If you're scared of a 14-year-old who's on her way back from a pool party in her fucking bathing suit, then you have nothing to worry about if she throws some lip. The police were fucking with their friends for no apparent reason. Or, what was it? It was breaking into a pool or something like that. It was nothing. So they're gathering up the kids and shit, and one girl starts mouthing off, and they're fucking throwing her in the ground, fucking knee on the back of her neck, just fucking... I'm pretty sure that girl didn't carry any weapons on her. Like, I understand, if a 14-year-old comes at you with a weapon, then you take him down, 14 or not. But, seriously... Yeah, this shit annoys me, like... I come from one of the most developed countries in the world, and USA, you're supposed to be the most developed country in the world, but seriously, you're fucking retard rednecks on a lot of stuff, man. So yeah, spinning off on a whole bunch of tangents, but what I wanted to say about the whole Charleston shooting was just... of course, my condolences to all the families, to everybody who's lost anybody. Nobody deserves fucking to lose their life going to do what they feel is the right thing to do. I'm not, like I said, I'm from a Christian country, I'm from a Christian family, but I'm not Christian at all. I'm very much anti-Christian, actually. One of the worst religions, in my opinion, but I still respect anybody who wants to follow it. Like, that's their business. And that stuff like that is just wrong. But maybe try to find something a bit nicer to talk about, a bit lighter subject. And I don't really know what to talk about, so I'm gonna go to IGN, get a bit. Ooh, the Arkham Knight review is out, but I won't check that out because I gotta play the game first. But yeah, E3 hit the market. I think last week. I don't know if it's over. Maybe it is. But a whole bunch of games I'm looking forward to. I'm not the biggest gamer in the world. I'm not the biggest PlayStation gamer in the world, and I sort of stumbled upon the PlayStation press conference, so I just saw it on a whim, and I was really, really taken back by the games. I've never played an Uncharted game before. To me, nothing bad towards the Uncharted series, but I always played God of War, and I felt I'll stick to that. But after seeing Uncharted 4, I'm playing Uncharted 4. Hell yeah. And what was that fucking space travel one? No something. Come on. I know it was Air. Not that long ago. No boundaries. No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky. Now this is a game. Now this is a game that just blew my mind during the presentation. A whole fucking living universe on a fucking disc. And when I say universe, not like most games where it's like 5, 10, 20, 30, 50 planets. No. If you he started in this one solar system and he was like, okay, this is the planet you can go to. And I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. Just like 5 planets. Cool. But then he starts to zoom out from what I thought was just a background image of other stars. And he's like, every dot you see here, and he keeps going out, is a solar system, is a sun. And he just keeps expanding. It's a whole universe. There's so many planets on this thing that you won't be able to go to them all. Nobody will be able to go to them all. It's one of the most insane concepts I've ever seen in a game. And I'm so definitely gonna get it. Yeah, any other game? What else did they fucking bring up that, yeah. Fuck it. Hit Girl. They're making a Hit Girl movie, it seems like. To basically, I had a friend, I watched Kick-Ass 2 with a friend, and he truly hated it, like, despised the shit out of it. So, it seems like a lot of other people did too, and they're doing sort of an apology round for the Kick-Ass franchise. So, I guess what they're doing is getting Hit Girl done with Chloe. I'm guessing Chloe. It should be Chloe. Doesn't work. But if they use that, it could be a good jumping on point to get people excited for Kick-Ass 3 again. And I think they should complete it. Even though I read Kick-Ass 3 and that was very anticlimactic. It actually felt like a whole setup for something that never happened, actually. I'm way more of a fan of the comic version of Kick-Ass than both of the movies. The first movie is probably on par with the first book in its own way. Yeah, but it's weird because I remember even seeing Kick-Ass 2 in the theater, and I was like, it's good, it's fun, but it's lacking something. And I seriously got freaked out when I saw it with my friend like way later, and he didn't even want to finish the movie. I was like, damn, is it that bad? Is it just because I have love for the franchise that I can stomach this? Like, Jesus. But obviously. So they got some crowds to get back then, because that friend of mine, he did like the first Kick-Ass, but for some reason he did not like this. Yum, 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 yum. Yeah. So yeah. I've been watching Hannibal lately, or lately. I have been watching Hannibal since day one. What an amazing show, man! Who knew? Who knew that fucking Mats Mikkelsen from goddamn Denmark would end up fucking surpassing Sir Anthony Hopkins as fucking Hannibal Lecter? I didn't think so. I love those movies. I've actually never seen Manhunter, but Silence and Hannibal and Red Dragon, I all really like. Probably Hannibal is my least favorite, which I'm really enjoying where they are now on the show, because they're starting to take a few things from that part of the story. But the show is fantastic, man. Like I said, Mads Mikkelsen, and you got Lawrence Fishburne and Hugh Darcy. I think this guy's name is. He's a Brit, which most people are in American TV right now. But yeah, fantastic cast, fantastic cinematography, fantastic fantastic gore, just straight up fantastic gore. It just looks like it's supposed to. It's grotesque and it's beautiful at the same time. The food that they're preparing, like I'm not a guy for gourmet foods and stuff. I'm not really into that stuff, but you get hungry when you watch Hannibal make food. Like, you want to taste that shit. You don't really give two shits if it's supposed to be human, most of the time. They do that really, really well. It's got some great fucking episodes, like the one who got banned in season 1 with the kids, and a few in season 2. You have the whole thing with what's his name? Eddie Izzard's character, which has just dragged on for 3 seasons, and it's just been fantastic. But yeah, it's just like exploring. If you haven't seen it, it's exploring the relationship between Will and Hannibal, or Hannibal and Will. I keep forgetting, actually, when I watch the show, that this is Hannibal's show and not Will Graham's, because I'm so used to following the good guy as the main character. Like, you know that Hannibal is the bad guy, but it is his show. He is the one who's gonna go. If anybody's gonna die, it's everybody else but him. He might get caught again, but he will never ever. Or actually, he's never been caught in the show. He still has that to come. So I guess that's when they're going to do the whole Clarice stuff. Actually, ended last episode with he's going to eat Will Graham, so... or him realizing that he has to. So, I gotta do some editing on this fucking bitch. Yeah, San Diego Comic-Con coming up. No Marvel this year. Star Wars gonna be there, probably for the first time. Fun stuff. Yeah, and I might actually be getting a co-host-ish. Soon enough, we're going to do a test episode. See how things go. and that will probably be very, very fun. Be a bit more back and forthy, talky, stuffy. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the new DCU. That's something I can talk about, of course. The new DCU, which is the DC Universe, the new lineup of comics, which they launched after their Convergence special. And they renamed their universe DCYOU. DCU. Basically, what the thing is now is they're going to be less continuity heavy, and more just letting the artist do what the artist wants with the whole library of DC Comics, which I'm all for. But it does lead to some confusion because I'm following, say, the Justice League, which I've followed since issue 1, and they're now at issue 42. Where they're gonna fight Doomsday and stuff like that, and of course in the Batman title, Batman is presumed dead at the moment. So, and Jim Gordon has taken over the mantle as Batman. So, but in the Justice League show, it's still Bruce Wayne. So we're guessing this is before he died. He, quote, air quotes, died in his own line. But then we got fucking JLA issue 1 coming out this week, Justice League of America, which seems to be the new 52 heroes, but doesn't mention anything about Doomsday, doesn't mention anything about what happened before. It seems to be its very own self-contained thing. So it seems like some stories that basically the ones that carried over from the New 52, those will still be New 52. Even though Superman also is hard to get his head around right now. Probably when Superman drops next week. Because this, up until now, we just got Action Comics and Superman, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. So we haven't gotten the Superman issue yet, or probably most of the stuff. But that was actually kind of cool, because you got a whole bunch of future tidbits about stuff, which we are going to get explained now, probably. But yeah, I'm looking. So far, so good, man. When I was reading the New 52, I pretty much stayed with only the ones I knew I was gonna like, my so-called favorites, just to catch up. Like I said in a previous pod, I was way behind on everything, and I've needed to slowly but surely build up my continuity again. And of course now I read all the issues of the main titles that I wanted to, so now I've gone back and sort of picked up a few that I didn't read, say like Flash, because I've gotten a whole lot more interested in Flash basically since Convergence. Flash really stood out in Convergence. I really liked them. So I went back and read the first graphic or hardcover of the New 52 Flash. I read that, and basically some other stuff. But let me see, this week. And I think I liked basically everyone I read this week. All-Star Section 8, that was from last week. One of the more comedic ones. Really good. You have Batman Beyond, Batmite I'm unsure of. Black Canary, which is like this punk rock comic, which I never read before, but I kind of like it. Bizarro I didn't like, but I'm going to give it a few. Yeah, because when I was reading New 52, I was like stuck to that. Now I'm giving everything a shot. So Bizarro, I read, it was okay. It was funny, but I'm not that into funny comics anymore. So maybe I just need to readjust my whole reading. Catwoman, I haven't read yet. Constantine the Hellblazer was pretty cool. Issue 1. All of these that are new are on issue 1s now. Detective Comics, the new one was pretty damn good. I like the fact that Bullock is getting more time up front. Dr. Fate, number 1. Doomed, number 1. Earth Society, number 1. Earth 2 Society. Gotham Academy, number 7. All these were good. Like, Gotham Academy is like this. It's just this fucking boarding school in Gotham, and the kids that are there. This last issue included Damian Wayne, but he hasn't been there through the whole run, and it's really, really good. It's just kids doing kid stuff most of the time, and like I'll just skim through it most of the time. Sometimes something happens that I need to really read, but I just leave it for the most part. Just skip. But there is an issue of Gotham Academy called Endgame, which is a one-shot, which came out 2 months ago, 3 months ago. And of course it's a tie-in to the Batman story Endgame with the Joker. And that is an anthology comic, just 3 short ghost stories about the Joker. And that was really, really, really good. Some very amazing art, some really cool moments. Talking about the Pale Man and the Highlanders and lots of stuff. That was really good. Yeah, like Batman 41, of course, Martian Manhunter, that was really cool. Midnighter, I did not like. I don't mind the character as much, but the actual comic and the style I did not like. JLA, really cool. It was a big fucking oversized issue. The Omega Men was good. Prez, I was surprised by it, so I'll give it another shot. Red Hood and Arsenal was fun. Robin, Son of Batman, of course, I love Damian Wayne, so I will never, ever have a problem with him having his own book. Secret 6 was really good. Sinestro's new issue was fun. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And the Wonder Woman's and stuff, which also were good. So it's a good start, man. It's I can't really see a lot of people hating on this. Last time, when DC started over with the New 52, then everything was very conformed to, which makes New 52 perfect for new readers, but it's very continuity driven, and every comic links into the other. A lot of people might not have liked stuff from one thing, but that's there because of something that happened in another book. Now, in the DCU, it's more pick and choose. As I'm pretty sure that Batmite, Bizarro, All-Star Section 8, stuff like that, those will not play into any other real continuity. Those are just in their own zone thing. But yeah, it's really, really good, and I've really enjoyed starting to become the weekly comic book reader, man. It's fun, it's exciting, it's Christmas every week. And like I've said before, I'm not ashamed to say it, I'm downloading them. It's my one way of reading them. If I ever get a steady paycheck, get my shit in order, of course I will I will start buying them. Slowly but surely, and most likely in hardcovers. But the point is, if I hadn't done that, then I wouldn't be here right now talking to you, who might not be a comic book reader at all, and you might have heard something that sounded cool. Like, I can just go over what happened in the Convergence. That's the thing that is basically between the New 52 and the DCU that started up now. And this was what they call an event where where something happens to basically reset or refix the universe, the comic book universe. And what you get when you read Convergence is you get the main story, Convergence, which is a 8-issue story, and it's okay, but you gotta have some relationship to the Earth 2 characters to enjoy it. But there's a bunch of tie-ins, a bunch of 2-issue tie-ins to every fucking issue of Convergence, and I can just read out some stuff, and if you know comics from old, something of this should ring a bell. Okay, you got the Speed Force comic with Wally West and his kids, which is really fucking fantastic. Then you have the Superman one, which is, from what I understand, the original Superman. He's married to Lois Lane, and they basically they've been on every city from every timeline of every timeline of the DCU. If it was an Elseworld story or if it was a main universe story, when that timeline died, a city with heroes was domed up by Brainiac and put on a planet. Now all these planets have been there for a year in their time. The domes go down, and basically the heroes from all the continuities have to fight to become the main new, or be able to survive in the new universe, to get a chance to survive in the new universe. So you get stuff like Wally West from back in the day, and Superman from way back in the day. You get Nightwing and Oracle, an ending to their story, which I think is a 90s book. You get The Question 1 and 2. You have a Batman and Robin one. You have a Batgirl one with I think it is Stephanie Brown as Batgirl in this. You have the Harley Quinn, which is really fucking good, and no, that just one Justice League here that wasn't that good. The Atom was fun, and all of this, like, if you know them, then you can go back and read it like a continuation of what you left. If you don't, and you just like the name of the character, then just hit it up and you'll get a contained story quick, and you can go back and read everything else. Not the Teen Titans, the Titans, which was a really good Titan book. Aquaman, Green Arrow, Green Lantern Parallax 1 and 2. Suicide Squad, the old school Suicide Squad with the fat Amanda Waller. Justice League International, Superboy. Superboy was really fun. That's Superboy Prime, I think, which is something big. I don't really understand that yet. Superman Man of Steel, Shadow of the Bat with, what the hell is he called? The Batman wannabe? Let's see, I'm running out of time, and I gotta stop this. But yeah, you get a whole bunch of stuff. The Flash, Batman and the Outsiders, The Adventures of Superman, Wonder Woman versus Vampires, Swamp Thing versus Vampire Batman, the new Teen Titans, Booster Gold, Action Comics, and Justice Society of America. Justice Society of America 1 and 2 is a fantastic book. You should really check that out if you don't check anything else out. Plastic Man and the Freedom Fighters from the world where the Nazis won. Shazam, the old school Shazam. Crime Syndicate, the old school Crime Syndicate with Batman and or Owlman with an owl head on his head. And Blue Beetle, old school Blue Beetle. So like there's a whole bunch of stuff that you can read there, and all of these are 2-issue comics, 2-issue stories, quick to get into. And I loved a bunch of them, even though I didn't have a relationship to a whole bunch of these characters. So it was a really great way to get some backstory. But yeah, okay. Like I said, this was just talking about stuff, and since I'm about to run out of time, I guess I should finish up. Yeah, this has been another episode of the Midnight Toker. I've been your host, Big Mule, as always. You can hit me up on Twitter. Mulla85 or Midnight Talker PC. You can, just hit me up any way you can, man. I'm on Facebook too. You can find me if you want to. Throw me questions, fucking just throw dirt at me, just whatever, I don't care. Just some sort of, any kind of response is good response in my book. Again, I've been your host, Big Mula. I'll find some beautiful music for you to tune out to, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
Yeah. That's so smooth. Yeah. Hey yo, I love it when the sky's blue. I'm leaning heavy to the side when I slide through. Red in my eye, you know how I do. Ready to ride, me and my crew. Veterans high, we keep the medicine inside. Let me guide you. We'll fly food, splitting hash with sinners, cause they don't wanna let these bastards in it. Feeling marijuana past the limits. We've been ignored for these past few minutes. Now I'm sure we're the last lieutenants. We get the cash printed. Backpackers getting pissed, telling me I can't be rapping to this. Got the snap of an immaculate wrist. Keep it cracking in this natural mist. To make it happen, give me a track on the list. I'm not an activist, play it cool. I'm tight like stay in the pool. With we swaying through my molecules. Follow dudes, I'm running with rum. That's where I'm humming that from. Coming like Vinny, you son of a shit is really all the same. Ain't nothing to tell, and I ain't really trying to change. Always puffing the L, might as well, yo, cause I ain't trying to be like you. See, we just do the shit that we like to. It ain't really that strange, ain't nothing to see. We only dealing with the change, ain't no fucking for free. Can't complain, get a couple of G's and roll on. And all you funny motherfuckers, so long. There ain't nothing you can tell me until they're hearing the bells. They set myself free, I'm wearing a shell. Might as well be sharing my spells. Where they sell G's, serving the fellas, they yell please. Spend a parallel cheese, just like me. And same recognize same, so I reckon I'll explain. For checking my name, champagne and a second of fame. See, I'm repping for lames, mic checking and I'm stepping up my game. Train for my turn to spit. It's my life, I've earned the script. Nice and I ain't concerned with shit. Pay the price and firm the grips. Learn the tricks of the trade. I fix shit like a switchblade. Music industry is bitch made. Dummies and gimmicks, and in a few, I'll be running this clinic. I don't really care for none of your limits, that's on you. Shouldn't listen to them fools, they be wrong too. Shit is really all the same, ain't nothing to tell. And I ain't really trying to change, always puff on the L. Might as well, yo, cause I ain't trying to be like you. See, we just do the shit that we like to. It ain't really that strange, ain't nothing to see. We only dealing with the change, ain't no fucking for free. Can't complain, get a couple of G's and roll on. And all you funny motherfuckers, so long.
These are the greatest hits, also known as the only hits. How long you think it is until we gon' blow this bitch? Trading these bogus kicks. Chicks sober up and focus, work the shoulders. See me voguing like this shit was chic. Or I'll be 6 feet deep, hating on the dream. Still waiting for the cream, vacant with the scheme. Naked or green, with no bacon, just skin. Future sign, celebrating automating this thing. I'm breaking it in, awakening the AM. Working overtime, I'll have the folders line. Big up the COVID line. The show is signed, sealed, pressed and shit. Just in time, man, I guess that's it. So, shit.
Shit is really all the same, ain't nothing to tell. And I ain't really trying to change, always puff on the L. Might as well, yo, cause I ain't trying to be like you. See, we just do the shit that we like to. It ain't really that strange, ain't nothing to see. We only dealing with the change, ain't no fucking for free. Can't